Society loves to label us, tossing everyone into neat little boxes. One day you're told you're an extrovert, the next an introvert. You're cast as a leader or a follower, someone who fits in or someone who stands out. But then there's the Sigma male, the man who defies these simplistic categories. He's not one to follow a script, nor does he crave validation from a world obsessed with conformity. He isn't chasing status or bowing to expectations. Instead, he carves his own path, embracing his true self even when it unsettles the crowd. After all, who really wants to be normal? Normal is predictable, controlled, and suffocating. A Sigma male lives unapologetically on his own terms, proving that the courage to be different is not just refreshing, it's revolutionary. Don't go anywhere. Sigmas. Let's dive in. Number 1, the power of independence. Why following the crowd isn't their thing. Sigma males are often misunderstood by those who conform to the social norms of the alpha and beta male dynamics. They aren't interested in the pursuit of status, nor do they feel the need to belong to a tribe to validate their existence. In fact, the very idea of following the crowd is alien to them. Sigmas are inherently independent, having discovered that true freedom comes from standing apart rather than fitting in. They don't crave approval or recognition. Their fulfillment stems from the ability to walk their own path and define their own success. Imagine a crowded room filled with people engrossed in their phones, talking, texting, and scanning social media for validation. Now picture the Sigma male in that same room, quietly observing, reading a book, or lost in thought. While others are distracted by external influences, the Sigma is deeply connected with himself. He doesn't need external noise to feel complete. His inner world is where his true satisfaction lies. He thrives in solitude, and it is in this space of quiet independence that his greatest ideas and most authentic self emerge. Winston Churchill's famous quote, "The price of greatness is responsibility," resonates deeply with Sigma males. They understand that their freedom and individuality come at a price. By choosing to walk alone, they assume full responsibility for their actions and their future. They know that they control their destiny, and this is something that cannot be handed to them by anyone else. For the Sigma male, owning his path, regardless of how unconventional it may seem, is a badge of honor. It's a choice that reflects strength, resilience, and the unwavering belief that true greatness is achieved by living authentically, not by conforming to societal pressures. Number 2, the mind of a master. Why Sigma males don't need validation. We're dominated by social media likes, constant validation, and a relentless need to fit in. Sigma males stand apart. While most people crave approval, whether it's through a thumbs up on Instagram or a compliment in the workplace, Sigmas thrive without it. They operate on a different frequency, one that doesn't rely on external sources to define their worth. For them, validation is an internal process. They don't need likes or applause to feel accomplished because their self-worth comes from their own standards, not the opinions of others. This unique form of confidence is the cornerstone of the Sigma mindset. By refusing to chase approval, they avoid the emotional roller coaster that so many people endure. Instead of feeling deflated when they don't get recognition, Sigma stay grounded. Their internal sense of peace allows them to be true to themselves without being swayed by the ever-changing expectations of the outside world. What happens when you stop seeking validation from others? You unlock a powerful sense of freedom. Sigma show us that when we stop chasing external affirmations, we open up the space to do things we never thought possible. Without the fear of judgment, Sigmas pursue their goals with a clear mind and relentless determination. They don't waste time on the approval of others. They focus on their own vision and mission, moving forward with quiet confidence. Sigmas prove that you don't need the validation of the crowd to be successful or fulfilled. They've mastered the art of living authentically, and that inner peace allows them to move through life with a calm, unwavering confidence that is truly unmatched. Number 3. The lone wolf lifestyle. Why they choose solitude over socializing. Now, you might be thinking, how could anyone prefer being alone? But that's where the Sigma male stands apart from the crowd. For them, solitude isn't synonymous with loneliness. It's an essential part of their personal growth and development. Unlike others who may feel the need to constantly be surrounded by people for validation or entertainment, Sigmas thrive in their own company. In solitude, they recharge and gather their thoughts. It's their time to reflect, strategize, and tap into their deepest potential. Sigmas understand that being alone is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. It's in these quiet moments that they can assess their goals, plan for the future, and cultivate their creative ideas. Think about it. When was the last time you had your most creative thoughts? Chances are it wasn't while you were in the middle of a loud, chaotic environment, surrounded by people. Inspiration often strikes when you're calm, free from distractions, and at peace with your own mind. This is why Sigmas are naturally drawn to solitude. It's in these moments that they find clarity, focus, and a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. For a Sigma, being alone isn't an absence of connection, but an opportunity for introspection and personal growth. So the next time someone wonders why you're not out socializing like everyone else, just let them know you're busy having a great conversation with yourself. Why Sigma males prefer substance over small talk. Small talk, that's not something Sigma males waste their time on. While many people engage in conversations about the weather, the latest celebrity gossip, or trivial daily events, Sigmas crave something deeper. They are more inclined to explore topics like philosophy, psychology, personal development, and the mysteries of the universe. These subjects are what spark their intellectual curiosity as they seek to understand life in its most profound form. This preference for deeper conversations isn't about being elitist or thinking they're better than others. It's simply that Sigmas find superficial chatter unfulfilling. For them, intellectual stimulation is not just a pastime, it's a necessity. They're constantly seeking to challenge their own thoughts and expand their perspectives. It's not just about talking for the sake of talking. Sigmas value the richness of meaningful exchanges that provoke thought and introspection. Socrates' famous quote, "The unexamined life is not worth living," perfectly encapsulates the Sigma mindset. Sigmas take this philosophy to heart. They are introspective, constantly evaluating their choices, actions, and beliefs. Their lives are an ongoing process of self-examination, where they strive to understand themselves and their surroundings on a deeper level. This thirst for knowledge goes beyond the academic. It extends to their personal growth and relationships as well. They gravitate toward people who can challenge them, who offer fresh perspectives, and who aren't afraid to dive into complex topics. For a Sigma, shallow conversations simply don't cut it. They need substance. It's this unquenchable desire for intellectual engagement that makes them stand out in a world often more focused on entertainment and distractions. It's not just about being smart. It's about continually striving to know more, to grow, and to understand the world in a more profound way. Number 5, the mystery. Why Sigma males keep their personal lives private. In a world where oversharing has become the norm, Sigma males stand out by doing the exact opposite. They keep their personal lives under wraps. They don't feel the need to document every meal, relationship, or minor achievement for public validation. Instead, they thrive in mystery, allowing only those they trust to see glimpses of their world. This secrecy isn't about being antisocial or distant. It's about control. When people know too much about you, they can form expectations, manipulate narratives, or even use personal details against you. Sigmas understand that by keeping things private, they maintain the upper hand. Their unpredictability makes them intriguing and, to some, even intimidating. Think about it. In an age of constant information, the unknown is what truly captivates people. The less a Sigma reveals, the more others speculate. This makes them the human equivalent of a sealed envelope. Everyone wants to know what's inside, but only the deserving few ever get a glimpse. While others seek attention through exposure, Sigmas command respect through discretion. Their lives are theirs alone, not an open book for the world to read, and that in itself is a power few can master. Number 6, the silent leader. Why Sigma males lead without trying. True leadership isn't about volume, it's about vision. Sigma males understand this better than anyone. While others rely on authority, titles, or loud declarations of power, Sigmas lead in a more subtle yet powerful way. They don't demand respect. They earn it. People naturally gravitate toward them because of their quiet confidence, independence, and ability to navigate life on their own terms. Sigmas lead by example. They don't tell people what to do. They show them through action. Their self-sufficiency, discipline, and unshakable mindset make them role models, even if they never intend to be. Others watch how a Sigma carries himself, how he remains calm under pressure, how he doesn't seek validation, and how he constantly improves without needing applause. This influence is what makes people follow him, often without realizing it. The irony is that while Sigmas may not seek leadership, they often end up in leadership roles. Their wisdom, strategic thinking, and refusal to conform set them apart. And in a world full of noise, people instinctively trust the one who doesn't need to shout to be heard. That's the silent power of a Sigma male, the ability to lead without demanding attention. Your own. Number 7. The reluctant rebel. Why Sigma males reject society's norms. Sigma males are natural rebels, but not in the reckless, attention-seeking way that society often associates with rebellion. Their defiance is rooted in deep self-awareness and a refusal to conform to expectations that don't serve them. Unlike those who blindly follow social norms, Sigmas question everything. They don't accept traditions, rules, or societal pressures just because they're supposed to. Instead, they evaluate whether something aligns with their personal logic and values. This makes them unpredictable and difficult to control. While others seek validation through obedience, Sigmas carve their own path, often finding success on their own terms. Their quiet rebellion is not about chaos, but about authenticity. Whether it's career choices, relationships, or lifestyle decisions, Sigmas prioritize freedom and individuality over fitting in. This is why they often thrive in unconventional careers and excel in areas where creativity and independence are rewarded. Their rebellion isn't loud, it's calculated, intelligent, and purposeful. Number 8. The silent power. Why Sigma males don't need to announce their success. In a society obsessed with status and external validation, Sigma males stand apart by embodying quiet confidence. While others seek applause and recognition for every achievement, Sigmas move in silence, allowing their results to do the talking. They don't need to broadcast their success because their energy, discipline, and self-mastery naturally command respect. This silent power is what makes them so intriguing. People notice them not because they demand attention, but because their presence exudes capability and control. They operate like chess masters, strategic, intentional, and always a few steps ahead. Their success isn't measured by social approval, but by their own internal standards. And the irony, the world still takes notice. The less they seek validation, the more others are drawn to them. A Sigma's power isn't in what they say. It's in what they consistently do, without ever needing to prove themselves to anyone. Sigmas, I know you've been captivated by these insights. You're not here by accident. You're here because you understand that there's more to life than just following the crowd. You're here because you're ready to embrace what makes you different and unlock your true potential. Now here's the Didas. If you're ready to step into your power and lead a life that's not bound by society's expectations, hit that like button. Subscribe and join this community of like-minded individuals. Let's keep pushing the boundaries of what's normal, and together we'll live life on our terms. Having said this, stay Sigma.